everybody. We are live at the Casa Arena here in Barcelona, Spain, just a few steps away from the Palau Sant Jordi, where the Swimming World Championships is taking place. And joining me right now is a very familiar face of swimming fans. It's Zimbabwe's Kirsty Coventry. Kirsty, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're here as an arena ambassador, and it's great to have you. I'm sure it's great to be part of the team. And I understand you've got a big announcement that you just made recently.
I do. I'm so excited to be here. Beautiful weather. Arena family, couldn't ask for anything more. And I made the announcement about an hour ago that I'm going to swim again. So I'm going to be on that road to Rio, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, life is good.
Good.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So after the Olympics in London, which was your fourth Olympics, was there a question of whether you wanted to continue or not?
Definitely. I mean, it's taken probably 6 months. I really wanted to take time. I think when you've had a long career, you always want to make sure you continue for the right reasons. So for me, I wanted to take time. My fiance and I have been based back home in Zimbabwe around family, so I feel comfortable, and I feel comfortable talking very openly with them about the things I've been thinking about, all the decisions, so they've been really helpful. And I think for me, it's like most swimmers, it's always been about the end goal, the Olympics, the medals, the beating someone, and now it's about that process and pushing myself to that next level. I don't have anything to prove. I'm not coming back to beat a specific swimmer or to get a specific thing, but really to come back and push myself to the next level, take my body to the next level, and see where that gets me.
Well, you had a great career. I mean, so many Olympic medals, and you were, like I said, a national hero for Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Looking back on your career, I mean, I know we were talking before the show went live about, all the years that you've put into it.
Yeah.
Has it been a blur for you, or can you look back and say, I can remember every single moment of this great career?
No, and it's the sad thing is there are a lot of times which are just a blur because you're so focused on that end goal and getting to that end goal that the whole process just becomes part of your everyday that you kind of take for granted, and you don't realize how lucky you are in some of the things that we get to experience and travel around the world and the people we get to meet, and the really amazing swim meets that we have all around the world. And again, when I say it's going to be about the process, it's not just about the pushing myself and taking my training to the next level, but it's about enjoying and really using the different swim meets that we have as a swimming community around the world, and swimming in them and competing and enjoying it, and maybe clarifying some of that blur that's been the past.
Yeah. So are you going to stay in Zimbabwe, or are you going to be relocating somewhere?
I'm going to be relocating back to the States with David Marsh, and we're going to be based he's in Charlotte with the Swim Mac Team Elite. So I'm very excited about that. For me, with David and Kim on board as well, that's where my international career started back in Auburn in 2001. So it's kind of coming full circle with the three of us coming together and collaborating and moving forward, and had quite a few conversations with them already about moving forward. They excited, which obviously gets me even more excited, and it's going to be really good. I'm very happy about the decision. I feel very confident, and I love a good challenge, and for me this is going to be a good challenge.
Well, it's good that you're excited about it. I think that's the first step of coming back, is to be excited about it. As you said, not pursuing a medal or pursuing a certain goal. It's just being excited about the experience of
Exactly. 100% it is. I think a lot of people have asked me, how can you not really have a goal? And there's always an underlying goal, and that is right now I'm tied with Christina Agrazeki for the most individual Olympic medals as a female swimmer. So if I can win one, great. But again, like I said, it's going back, and it's about the process and enjoying it, and staying within the minute, within that moment of being a professional athlete and enjoying it. But I think I'm also most excited about just pushing. Last year before London, I dislocated my knee 4 months before. I got pneumonia 2 months before. And I still was able to go compete. I didn't win a medal, but I made finals. I came sixth. And I found just a strength inside of me that I hadn't really had before. So I'm really excited about exploring that and seeing how much stronger I can get outside of the pool and use those. You know, I've been very lucky in my career that I've relied a lot on my talent. Obviously I've trained hard and I've worked hard in the gym, but I haven't maybe exploited some avenues, like really pushed the gym work or really looked into yoga or, you know, other benefits that some athletes look at. And that to me is what's exciting and what will hopefully be positive changes to my training.
In this new chapter in your swimming career, are you making any changes to what you think you will be focusing on in terms of events?
Yeah, we haven't kind of made the final decision. I'm probably not going to swim the 400 IM. I know we were just chatting about that. It's a painful event and it's painful to train for. I think going forward we'll probably start off with training for the 200 IM, 200 back, 100 back. Mainly because I love training IM. I think it makes you stronger and I enjoy swimming it. But I think by the time we get to Rio, those events maybe cut down a little bit and a bit more specific and focused.
And as I said, we're here at the World Championships in Barcelona. You know, you've been to a lot of those World Championships.
Yeah.
You know, what do you tell us what it was like for you throughout those World Championship experiences in terms of just the feel of it outside of the Olympics? Was it the same kind of meet as the Olympics, or did you feel like it was a step lower?
It's definitely very close to the Olympics. I think a big difference is at the Olympics, everyone is there and you're representing your country, and even with the fans are very much about their country. Where at Worlds the fans are just excited, and Worlds kind of gives everyone a bit of a chance to, you know, shout for, you know, your friend next to you that maybe you're at college with or you've trained with that maybe is from another country. So whereas when you get to Olympics, it's complete country rivalry. But, you know, I had my first, I actually hadn't realized, but I had my first World Championships in Barcelona in 2003. It wasn't a good meet. I didn't swim very well at all. But it's where it started, and so it's really very cool that I'm now making this announcement that I'm going forward for my 5th Olympics in Barcelona, where it kind of started, and this is special.
Well, going back to those Barcelona Olympics, I remember looking at the results and seeing your name and just thinking what a big step forward you made that next year. I mean, you won all those Olympic medals. I mean, were you just like after Barcelona, were you just like, I'd just be lucky to make a final?
I mean, I was like, that was pathetic. Now you need to pull yourself together and get training. And, you know, I had a great year in 2004 in college, and I think that really set me up going into London, and I mean into Athens. And Athens as well with my events was pretty open. With the backstroke, we were all very, you know, right there, very close. So it was anyone's event, and I think that helped, you know, especially me be very successful, because it took a little bit of the stress of, oh, I've really got to make sure I beat this person or beat that person. It was just get in, swim, and the best person's going to win on that day. So, but it was a huge jump, and it was exciting.
Yeah, I just remember watching on TV that 200 backstroke. I think all week we had been like, is Kirsty finally going to win her gold medal? I bet you probably for you, I mean, I know you were so far in the lead. Yeah. I mean, you were probably thinking the whole time, yes, finally, it's going to be mine,
Do you know what? But I wasn't, because, we had, my first medal was the silver, and I was on the outside, and then it was the bronze, and I'm like, okay, my last race. And you don't want to think about it too much, because then you stress out. But I remember swimming, and in that last kind of 15 meters, suddenly the Russian girl started I could see her coming really quickly, and I'm like, no, this is not happening, no. And so I felt like a racehorse. I put my blinkers on and I just swam my little race and touched the wall, and one of the most amazing feelings, you know, touching the wall and getting to look up and see your name, and that everything you've trained for, and the dream that I'd had. I told my dad when I was 9 years old, I'm going to win a gold medal, and he's like, okay, you know, like, I support you, but you might be a bit crazy. No, he's always been one of my biggest fans, and to have that dream come true, it's amazing.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that must feel like. So, like I said, you're in this new chapter in your life. It's going to involve the coaches you've worked with, Dave Marsh and Kim Bracken, who worked with you in Auburn, and Kim worked with you after that.
Yes.
It's got to be just like old hat, you know, just like jumping right back into to something you know very well. Was that kind of helped make that decision?
Definitely. I tried. I moved back to South Africa and Zimbabwe in 2009, and I tried to swim with some other coaches that were good, but we just never had that connection. And I think I've learned from those experiences, and I trust David and I trust Kim, and I think we're all on the same page, and we know that every time I've spoken to them, it's we're all on the same page. As when we talk, it's like, okay, obviously we want to win a medal and we want to do well, but how are we going to make it fun? How are we going to do it? Again, it's coming back to the process of getting there and how much it's going to be fun for everyone, because it's also going to be learning. We're testing new waters and new chapter, new territory, and that's always fun. I think for a coach it's fun. I think for an athlete it's fun, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, and having an arena as a sponsor probably helps things out a lot too, I'm sure.
Yeah, Arena has been amazing. Great family. I've had a good time here. I've got another sponsor on board, which is Econet Wireless. They're a cell phone company and wireless company at home. They've been a huge support in the last couple of years and have made the commitment to go with me through Rio, so I'm very excited about that, and that's always very helpful. And I think, again, it's the team and the people that you surround yourself with and those partnerships that you take forward with you that's going to make you stronger and better at the end of the day. And so far, the partnerships I've been able to come up with are strong ones. So.
And you're not here in Barcelona very long. You're taking off to go back, I understand, to get married soon.
I am, yep. This time in 2 weeks, I will be a married woman.
All right.
I'm very excited. My fiance, Tyron, is amazing. He's been an amazing support, and he's so supportive with all of this and this decision. And I couldn't be getting married to a more wonderful guy. So we're very excited.
Was he a swimmer?
No, he wasn't. He played a bit of water polo and rugby and stuff at school, but he's very good. We complement each other really well. He's very organized. He's very good business mind, which is really good. We're setting up a learn to swim school at the moment in Zimbabwe, and hopefully that will long term go into different countries throughout Africa to promote swimming and water education and safety of water, which is sometimes an issue in Africa. And we're a good team. We're a strong team, and I think that's one of the probably one of the most beneficial things in relationships with me.
I'm really happy that you're getting married. Congratulations a few weeks early. And thank you so much for joining us here. It's great catching up with you, and congratulations on getting back in the pool.
Thank you.
Well, that's Kirsty Coventry here from Casa Arena. We're glad that you're able to join us today. We'll be here all 8 days here at the World Championships, so be sure to join us live on swimmingworld.com. For now, I'm Jeff Commings, and we'll see you next time.